This is Valthornet, and today I want to show you something special that people who still think the good old 9-volt system for Lego trains is the best will be happy about. There will be new Metaltracks available from March 2021. You heard right, we are going to get new Metaltracks. But not from Lego, but from FxBricks. The Metaltracks are compatible both with Lego's old 9-volt tracks and with the newer RC tracks. The new straight tracks from FxBricks are called FxTracks 8832 or S32 Straight Tracks. They are 32 studs long or 256 millimeters, but most important, they are 9-volt compatible. Let's open this box. We have 8 tracks, but they are 32 studs long. Twice as long as one track from Lego. The rails are not 3D printed but inject molded, just like Lego makes its bricks and tracks. The color comes very close to dark bluish gray. Here in comparison with dark bluish gray and the light bluish gray plate. And here a comparison with the old 9-volt tracks. I think it looks very good. It might look a bit weird if you combine both tracks, but in the end I will not have a problem with that. Tracks that are 3D printed and ballasting with Lego bricks wasn't really possible. The studs are simply not compatible, especially in the curves. Most times it was just impossible to clamp a brick on them. A lot of people ballast their tracks to fit a landscape or for a crossing, and in my opinion 3D printing tracks don't work that well. But not so with the FxTracks. Since they use injection molding in the production, attention was paid to accuracy. With these tracks you don't miss out on decorating or ballasting. It fits and it lasts, both above and below. Looks great, doesn't it? Lego was still able to get it right with the 9-volt tracks. After that, oh no. Who needs so many curves? We need straight tracks. And thanks to FxBricks we have a great alternative coming. But there's a catch. The price. These tracks aren't that cheap. A box will cost around 60 euros. That's a lot. In 1991, a box with 8 straight Lego 9-volt tracks cost around 11 euros. The price of the FxTracks can now be compared with the cheapest used Lego 9-volt tracks at Bricklink, because for about the same sum you get the same track length. Today an old 9-volt track costs around €3.50 at Bricklink, times 16 is 56 euros. Then you have to consider whether you are a purist or if you can live with tracks from a third party. Whether you prefer old or new tracks, I leave that to you. I don't have any problems with FxBricks. I'm going to buy big time. I have been thinking for a long time about converting all my trains from the tragic RC system to the old 9-volt, and now finally comes a great solution. In my opinion, Lego has neglected us train fans for years. Lego has switched from a stable, great 9-volt system to batteries. I don't like batteries. I have a train with 24 AAA batteries. If you want to drive the train constantly, for example at an exhibition, that's not even going to last an hour or two. I have to replace them a couple of times during the day. And I'm also one of those people who use rechargeable batteries. Oh my goodness, if you have disposable batteries there. And the new power-up? Remote control via Bluetooth and telephone? Just terrible. I'm not a fan of Bluetooth in general. And what about the Lego trains? It happened to me so often that the train stops if you are too far from a remote. Imagine that you have to run after the train in order to keep it rolling. How stupid is that? I mean, you have to sit on the phone. It's so much better to have the regulator in your hand and look at the train when you drive it. But now we're getting off the subject. 9 volt is in my opinion still the best system, and new 9 volt tracks are coming onto the market. And to add something to the price. If you're in a LEGO user group and the term look bulk has a meaning to you, then something like this will be possible in the future with FxBricks. FxBricks recommended me that the look should contact them if there is an interest in a large amount of tracks. They don't have a look bulk program in place yet, but the goal is to offer something like that in the future to the look communities. In any case, I think that's exciting news. But there's more. At the same time of the release of the Straight Tracks 8832, the larger curves R72 will be available. And in the near future follows the R88 curves. During summer 2021, there will be a P40 switch available. New motors for the Metaltracks will be available at the end of 2021. But first, we can look forward for the Straight Tracks 8832 and the R72 curves. The sale is from March 1st, 2021 through the new partner of FxBricks JB Spielwaren in Germany. In addition, everything is sent throughout Europe. The shipping cost is going to be a flat rate, no matter how big the package is. I was not given a sum, but we will see that soon. That's all for today. Until next time.